Treasures Unlimited, here to talk to you about the second eclipse of this crazy month, the new Moon Partial Solar Eclipse in Aries, occurring on March 29th at 6:57 a.m. here on the East Coast. Before we get into it, we have so many people who text or reach out to us to say how spot on our forecasts are for them. And we would just ask you to please share this info in the comments section on this video, and also like this video and share it with friends who might be interested, because this is hands down the best way to push the algorithm and get this video out to others who may be interested in our content. Thank you so much to our wonderful clients and friends for all your constant support. We appreciate you so very much. We also want to mention that we have a brand new channeled class, The Art of Staying Calm, coming to Clinton on Wednesday, April 30th, and those tickets are now live. We will put that ticket link in the description box down below, and tickets also will be available on our website, which is psychictreasuresunlimited.com, and all of our social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, and X. This is the last eclipse in Aries for almost a decade, and is closing out themes in your natal chart that have been going on for the last 2 years. This eclipse is also occurring just after the potent energies of the spring equinox, which is considered the true astrological new year, and just before Neptune moves into Aries the next day for the first time since the Civil War. This represents a very significant spiritual shift, and we are going to be asked more and more to master our energy. Aries is fast moving, and you are being asked to follow your gut and tap into your intuition more regularly as situations from the past are eclipsed out. The cardinal signs, which are Aries, Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer, will be impacted by this eclipse the most. We are being moved into new territory, and the world is changing swiftly. Expect major announcements about phasing out of old programs in your government structures. These shifts are karmic and fated, and we have always said your resilience, your adaptability, and your ability to let go of the old and embrace the new amidst these shifting sands will be your greatest asset. Chapters are closing this year, whether we like it or not. Eclipses bring destined, fated events, and often abrupt endings. A solar eclipse is like a new moon on steroids, so expect it to be very impactful, bringing karmic, destined change that moves you forward. The path of this eclipse will be over North America, Europe, Russia, and parts of Africa. And generally, the areas where the eclipse is visible are the areas where its impacts will be felt the most. New moons represent brand new beginnings. This eclipse is ruled by Mars in Cancer, where Mars is in its detriment and feels defensive, patriotic, protective, and leaves us challenged to feel emotionally safe. There could be changes in living situations for many people during this time. Venus and Mercury will both still be retrograde during the eclipse, so the changes that occur will likely have something to do with the past, with our roots and origins. The square between Mars and Chiron, known as the wounded healer, can bring up fears, so don't make any swift, rash, fear-based decisions. Uranus in Taurus can bring massive, unexpected shifts in finances, resources, and the economy. Proceed slowly and steadily as we all move into new territory. Aries is associated with courage, boldness, survival, and individuality. Aries eclipses historically connect to wars, massacres, protests, and assassinations. Gandhi, Martin Luther King Jr., and Bobby Kennedy's assassinations all occurred during Aries eclipses. We would expect to hear news of military conflicts connected to themes of protection and defense during this time. We would encourage you to ask yourself, what is worth fighting for and defending? Emotions are running very high, often to our detriment. The only planet in an Earth sign at this time is Uranus, so the collective is feeling very ungrounded. We have said this for years and years, repeating it over and over. The message from the spiritual realms for these United States is, united we stand, divided we fall. We urge you to take heed. So here are the forecasts for all 12 signs. They are time-stamped in the description box down below, so you can certainly jump to your own sign if you don't wish to listen to the entire thing. Remember, you will feel the effects of these eclipse energies over the next 6 months. So this is a long time frame. Hello, beautiful Aries, and happy birthday to you. This eclipse could suddenly place you in a whole new role or position that makes you feel like you are reframing your identity. And this could connect to a change in your work, home, or family life. You may be taking a different tact with family members, and you may be having a reset when it comes to your health habits. You are healing ancestral wounds connected to self-undoing and harmful habits. You could very well change your home sometime in the next year. Hello, beautiful Taurus. This eclipse could lead you to start something brand new behind the scenes. It could bring unforeseen changes in your home life, career, or a falling out with a younger sibling who brings you news. You are gaining insight into how you're self-sabotage at times, and you may find that using your voice is good for your mental health. Your dreams are bringing you messages, and you may be guided on a spiritual learning quest. You could change your neighborhood and social groups over the next year. You are calling in a new tribe. You can manifest magical dreams and goals at this time, especially in regard to up-leveling your career. You've been through a lot during the last few years of eclipses, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel, Taurus. Hello, beautiful Gemini. This eclipse could find you collaborating with a community of people or an organization that really pays off financially. You are setting goals for professional gains and healing a past wound connected to career success. You are making important connections, working in groups, and connecting with many from the past, but you also may be losing some old friends in the process. This is a pivot point for your career, but be mindful to remain balanced. Mars is bringing you classic workaholic energy right now, but Jupiter brings you what you need. There could be a change in relationship with your father or a father figure. Hello, beautiful Cancer. This eclipse is kicking off something new and big for your career, your status or reputation, and you are making the decisions and taking the action to enhance your professional life. healing an old wound connected to your career and purpose. Jupiter is helping you with all of this, and you may pursue new education connected to this. Be mindful of heavy travel obligations, be careful driving, and be careful to avoid an injury connected to water or hot water. Hello, beautiful Leo. This eclipse should be very positive for you and connects to some kind of fresh start that has been on your radar. This could be a new coach, mentor, or even a spiritual guru who gives you a whole new perspective. You may be becoming aware of how you have been self-sabotaging, and you may be working hard to release those patterns. You could heal a wound with a father or father figure, or experience a change connected to this. You may feel compelled to study, learn, and travel, and you may have a benefactor help you with expenses. There could be amplification of shared money and inheritances, things like that. Court matters are also likely to go in your favor. Sounds like a good one, Leo. Hello, beautiful Virgo. This eclipse connects to debts, mortgages, insurance, or shared resources. You are trying to heal a wound connected to money. You and a partner could be working together through some kind of financial transformation. You could get some kind of legal break that helps you financially, and or you could have someone close to you experience a financial crisis where you feel you need to support them or where you have a dispute over money. Your long-term love story could be blossoming with this eclipse. Hello, beautiful Libra. This eclipse is wrapping up old wounds connected to business and romantic relationships, enemies who betray you, romantic partners with wounds, and legal challenges. Look for a fresh start in relationships, both professional and romantic. You may have a job loss and or career opportunity come in, or you may be starting an entrepreneurial endeavor that you have been thinking about for a long time. This is a good time for public exposure. Pay attention to who is coming into your life right now. Jupiter protects you with legal matters. Hello, beautiful Scorpio. This eclipse connects to your work, health, and debt. And these themes could have been ongoing since about 2019. You could be starting a new job or work situation that is collaborative, creative, and enjoyable. You may be committing to new long-term health habits. You are healing a wound surrounding work, debts, and finding your purpose and joy in life. Watch out for the health of a father or father figure. Jupiter is working to bring you more wealth. A new pet could bring you a lot of fun. Hello, beautiful Sagittarius. This eclipse connects to fun, love, enjoyment, and hobbies, and you should really enjoy these energies. It could bring in a new exciting project that you are passionate about. You might be working with someone from the past or with people who feel like family. If you are single, a new romantic connection could spark, and it could be someone from the past. You are finally healing a wound connected to romance and partnerships that has not been an easy transit for you. Anyone new coming into your life at this time will likely bring you great joy. You are doing more things at home that make you happy or that you are passionate about. You could hear about a pregnancy of someone you are close to, and if you are in a relationship that has been challenged, it could fall apart at this time. Hello, beautiful Capricorn. This eclipse connects to your home, family, and living situation. You may have an opportunity to move to a new place, perhaps, but not always, connected to the ending of a significant relationship. It might be necessary for you to use your intuition and act quickly. You are also working to heal past wounds from childhood connected to your mother. Uranus could bring some shock or fracture connected to your children or a romantic long-term partner. This eclipse brings good financial fortune for you, so go play the lotto if you are so inclined. Hello, beautiful Aquarius. This eclipse connects to changes in your neighborhood, your daily routines, your relationship with a sibling, how you are learning and teaching, and new modes of transportation. You might be learning something new connected to work or working with a new group of people. You might need to start communicating in a different way and trusting your gut more. You might start an important writing project. You are finally healing wounds connected to travel, writing, your gifts and talents, and your relationship with a sibling. Jupiter is bringing you good fortune, but it also could bring the end of a relationship that is rocky. Hello, beautiful Pisces. This eclipse connects to a boost in your self-esteem and self-concept. You really want to eclipse or end a wound surrounding your finances and debts that has been going on for several years. You could have a great new financial opportunity coming from someone from the past. Think back to a project you were working on last summer. This could come back around in a lucrative way. This eclipse is teaching you that when you trust your gut, when you take risks and make bold decisions, it really pays off in the long term. You may feel compelled to start a new routine to take better care of your health. Jupiter can bring you a bigger home or more people in your home. You may feel less interested in your partner right now because you are more interested in yourself and your own needs. Thank you for listening if you are still here. As we said in our social media posts today, our word of advice right now is to revel in the beauty of this world rather than being sucked into the drama. We encourage you to mind your focus. We invite you to attend our new workshop, The Art of Calming, on Wednesday, April 30th in Clinton, New Jersey. So we're back in Clinton. And we ask you to please like this video, share this video, and comment on this video. We really appreciate your support. Enjoy the new moon partial solar eclipse in Aries and hang on tight. Be resilient through these destined events that move us forward. Thank you for all of your support of Psychic Treasures Unlimited. And Marley says good night.